Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is a Rolex Certified Pre-Owned Oyster Perpetual Submariner date. This is the 6-digit 116619. Launched at Basel World in 2008, it marked the beginning of a new era for the Rolex Submariner, as this was the first ever regular production white gold Rolex sub when it debuted. It is, in my opinion, if I may editorialize, the most beautiful Submariner ever made, and all in white gold. This model is massive. And on my scale, 228 grams on the nose, a full half pound for those of us in the old colonies. So the 116619LB for Lunette Bleue is white gold, really gray gold, more on that in a moment. 40 millimeters in diameter. You can see in profile only 12.2 millimeters thick. From lug to lug, just the case, 48 millimeters. From end link to end link, total distance across the wrist, 51.1 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll open up the clasp. We'll throw this on my wrist. Draw back the glove a little bit so you can see my wrist. It's a nice watch that wears well. It's a heavy watch, but it's a thin watch. Now, you can see one of the great advantages of Rolex Submariners is that relative to their technical capability, 300 meters, automatic winding, rotating bezel, they're quite thin. 12.2 millimeters is almost dress watch thin, and it will slide easily underneath any kind of sleeve, including tight dress cuffs. I'd recommend this for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. Again, mine for reference is 16. The watch has a solidity to it that was entirely new to the Submariner realm. The quality of the solid end link, solid center link, thick gauge clasp imparts a feeling of almost indestructible durability. And you can see we've got this oyster bracelet, the 3-link sporting design with a conforming end link tapering down towards the clasp. We have polished centers, polished outer faces, satin shoulders, removable links are fixed by screws. You could see that on both sides of the clasp. The clasp with the Rolex glide lock system. So this was brand new for the 6-digit references as of 2008. The sub's now with 20 millimeters of tool-free adjustment in 2 millimeter increments. That can be used to pull the bracelet out over a dive suit, for example, or even just a thick winter coat or sweater if you're in cold climates. Now we have 2 locks. You can see one is a spring-loaded lift lock that uses a beak and a hook, so those 2 things latch together. That is 1 lock. This is the second. There's actually 2, and both are pretty secure, but in combination, pretty much unbeatable. That will not be flying open inadvertently. I mentioned gray gold. What is gray gold? Well, gray gold is a type of gold that is 18 karat white gold, white all the way through. It never needs to be rhodium plated, and if it's scratched, it's white underneath. So there's no secondary color that's going to show through the metal. It's the good stuff, in other words. It's what Rolex, Patek Philippe, De Bethune, Jaeger-LeCoultre, and many others use. You can see the watch is instantly recognizable as a Submariner. Satin lug hoods, polished flanks. This was the debut of the so-called super case on the sub back in 2008, so a bit more of a squared off and sheer look to the lugs and the case flank. Trip-lock crown, screw down, solid case back, 300-meter water resistance. You know it's a trip-lock in gold because it's 3 dots and the center one is the largest. You can see that the bezel is intricately knurled and decorated with a combination of polish and satin. Very easy to grip with wet, sweaty, or gloved hands because of that sharp knurling. Listen up. 120 clicks, very refined action. We have a sapphire capped bezel pearl to protect the luminescent material. And then the insert here, this was the beginning of the ceramic bezel inserts on the sub. So this is cerachrom ceramic. It's highly scratch resistant. All the numerals and the indices in silver are actually a deposit, a PVD deposit of platinum, so that will never oxidize or tarnish. Let's do a lume shot and see this watch in the dark. You can see Rolex has a luminescent seconds hand. So if you know whether your dive timer is running when you head down into the depths, especially if you're diving at night, you are safer if you have a running seconds hand that is luminescent on your dive watch. Hands, as well as indices, are white golds. They will not tarnish or oxidize. And the dial is a lovely and lush gloss polished lacquer blue. So because the bezel and the dial blend together, this watch always looks a little bit more cohesive to me than some of the metallic dials with the gloss bezels. It also looks a little bit larger because dial flows into bezel unbroken pretty much. We have the Cyclops eye magnifier, so you can more easily see the date. The watch features both a hacking seconds function, which stops the seconds hand, and a quick set to rapidly cycle the date. The watch also includes a rating of 300 meters, but this is important to note. This is an ISO 6425 dive watch, so it would have been tested to 125% of that rated number before it left Rolex. Under the caseback, Rolex manufacture automatic caliber 3135, bidirectional automatic winding with a super smooth jeweled staff rotor, 48-hour power reserve, 31 joules, 4 hertz beat rate. This would have been a superlative chronometer, as this example here was sold in 2016. That is a COSC chronometer certified movement, put together and adjusted, tested in 6 positions at Rolex to run no worse than +2, -2 seconds per 24 hours. We have a full balance bridge and a free sprung balance for shock resistance. The free sprung balance also allowing for very precise adjustment. And then finally, that hairspring on the balance wheel, a overcoil Breguet profile shaped by hand for concentric breathing in any physical position. That is isochronous operation regardless of orientation vis-a-vis gravity. And then the watch also with a blue oxidized niobium zirconium hairspring alloy. Rolex called that cerachrom bleu. Highly anti-magnetic, so water resistant, shock resistant, and anti-magnetic. And once again, a 4 hertz beat rate and a 48-hour power reserve. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.
Rolex Certified Pre-Owned watches are backed and authenticated by Rolex. Should any reconditioning be necessary, it will be to a Rolex Certified standard, and any parts invested Rolex Factory Original. Should the initial retail box, paper, and accessory set still accompany the watch, it will be included with the sale. But no matter what, a certified pre-owned box and paper set starts with an outer box, a leatherette travel pouch with suede lining, a warranty card that embodies the 2-year globally valid Rolex-backed warranty. Note this is not a retail warranty, but backed by Rolex and actionable at any of its authorized points of sales and service. A leatherette wallet includes the warranty terms and conditions manual. A holographic hang tag marks this as a certified pre-owned Rolex watch, and a manual details Rolex's values as a company, the certified pre-owned program, care, feeding, service, and use of your Rolex, locations of points of sales and service, and details of Rolex.com. Rolex certified pre-owned watches are backed only by Rolex.